Hi, this is Dr. Justina Agnieszka Chevalier. This is the continuation on diverse types. I distinguish two of non-absolute celibacy that is pathologic, and what is and what is not an obstacle to such, and when it is, how to solve it. When as I've described as summary, when the pathology consists in pursuit of others against own desire and love for that person, to use then that person in a bonding relationship when possessive love occurs, to reject others, while that relationship is unwanted in assumption that in no harm to self or that person, that sexual love is unilateral, not preparation for sexual act, or that self and that person actually indefinitely will wait rejecting others, which is also not the case, and use that as source of non-pursuit of sex or non-pursuit of also family and children, to work to benefit others. That is often also associated with, which is part of the same, um, asking from others to appear as children, to appear as animals, or to appeal to a person's family members that are asexual per se in nature, and as compensation to prevent crimes that has to be clarified, because it leads to pursuit then of children based on similarity to the mother, which is called pedophilia, and harming that person whenever that child appears as child, or feeling a compassionate love and then in fear to disguise that crime killing, and pursuit of sexual activity only for as long as self identifies based on similarities that person as a child. Second is also for siblings, similar parents, figures of authority that actually are never possible to be sexual, because that love is actually not possible mentally or physically, for both, always for both. And that is part of the same, meaning that is a non-absolute celibacy, because it is a struggle to non-pursue sexual relationship that exists and that is particular and specified. And having that particular and specific relationship, also non-pursuing that sexual activity or impeding such, by doing those maneuvers, pushing persons who have similar characteristics. Once persons are actually in love, and they have met and have such ideation from mind to body, or having that those persons separated, to force work, which creates destructive force. What is destructive force? In that anecdote about Claudia and John, all that Claudia does as a nun in Jamaica, John comes and in rage that seems like jealousy, but in fact it is not jealousy, it is rage from being rejected, while knowing that Claudia actually desires him, fantasizes about him, but she does not perceive sex as source of own children, and derives a love for others from his love, so he feels used. And so whatever she does, he destroys or hides. So each time she serves someone food, he wipes it out or destroys, or things fall apart. And that is because there's an ongoing sexual relationship that is lived as romantic love. So that fusion in drugless mind expansion of love and sex occurred, and serious enough to be pursued as physical activity and have children, and often that is promoted and impeded as an illusion by churches, parents, and other persons who force themselves on Claudia,